finally live with you as we welcome you to the Northwest Athletic Conference crossover here at Mount Hood Community College, back here at the Yoshida Event Center. Took half to get all the audio equipments figured out and good to go. So right now we are in the second half, beginning the second half with the Pierce Raiders leading the Mount Hood Saints 50-39. It will be Bilal Iglimi on the left corner. Handoff here is Hosanna. Hosanna on the right wing, gives it across to Bala. Bala gets it poked away. It's intercepted by the Saints. Robinson couldn't get it, but it's picked up by Hampton as the Saints will bring it across the floor. Here's Seamster, gets it over to Robinson. Robinson a three, rounded out, no good. Offensive rebound, kept it alive. Seamster to the inside, gives it inside, and that one poked away and kept alive. Possession Pierce. Pierce Raiders and Mount Hood Saints clash here in our first of two tonight. Coming up next, we have the Treasure Valley Shookers versus the Skagit Valley Cardinals. As here come the Saints back up the floor. The layup was no good, but we have a foul called on the floor. The foul there is going to go against Iglimi. As it will be Robinson to... Hampton to shoot free throws here. Take a look at Wayne Hampton's free throw percentage. He's a 71% shooter on the year. Knocks down the first, makes it a 10-point game. Now 50-40, 90 total points here as we almost hit the minute mark in the second half. 19:05 to go. Hampton's second free throw on the way is good. Got them both, and it's a 9-point ball game. 50-41. Here comes Iglimi. Hands it across. Deep three on the way off the iron. No good. Hosanna the rebound, and he drives inside and puts it home. Robinson inbounds it to Seamster. Seamster carries it across, gets it back to Robinson, gets it over to Hampton. Hampton moves over to the left wing. Now gets inside and gives it. In the basket, it's 52-43. Here come the Raiders. Hosanna on the left corner. Hosanna backs away, now drives inside, spins, floats, and no good. And it's rebounded by Seamster. Here come the Saints. Carried across now by Hampton. Hampton to the inside. Hampton gets it across. Now it is Hampton again. Hampton to the inside. Floats it in. Wayne Hampton for two. It's a 7-point game. 52-45. Back to the Raiders. Still up by 7. Under 18 minutes to go now. The ball poked away. Intercepted by the Saints. Hampton spins. Give to Robinson. Back to Hampton. Drives in and scores. Couple of turnovers. Turn the points for the Saints. They make it a 5-point game with 17:50 to go in the game. 52-47. And a timeout taken by Pierce. Well, since nobody heard what I had said in the first half, the Pierce Raiders, the visiting team in this game, coming in with a record of 5-4. They come off a win last weekend against Edmonds, and they have won 5 of their last 7 after beginning 0-2 on the year. As for the Saints, they are 4-5. They lost their last game against Walla Walla up in Bellevue at the Invitational, and they have lost 3 straight, 4 out of their last 5. And their last win came against Columbia Basin College at the Walla Walla Invitational. However, good news for the Saints is that the last time that they played these Pierce Raiders was back on November 19th of 2021. The Saints got an 84-69 win. So out of the timeout now, it'll be Pierce basketball after the Mount Hood turnover, turn to points. And from down 11 at halftime, they have made this a 5-point game. One thing the coach ruled just said moments before halftime came to a close, was that they got to be better about moving the ball. And so far, they've been moving the ball pretty well. Here comes Iglemi. Carries it on the logo. Now motions to his teammates. Hosanna now moves to the inside. Hosanna intercepted, and now we got a whistle on a foul. And the foul there is going to go against Hosanna. Mount Hood going to retain possession here. As it looks like it'll be Seamster to inbound on the near side, right side. As now we got some players wiping down an area of the court that is sort of slippery over there. Inbound comes to Hampton, as he will bring it up the floor for the Saints. On a 4-0 run, making it a 9-point game. Here's Hampton. Hampton fakes the three, top of the key, now moves to the free throw line, gives it inside, gives it in, floater up and in. Another two-pointer falls for the Saints, and all of a sudden it's a one-score game, 52-49. Three on the corner, no good, poked away. Glenn gets the rebound, kicks it back to Bala. Bala looks, it's kicked away, and it rolls all the way down the end of the court, and possession is going to stay with Pierce. Rolled from one end of the court to the other. So the Raiders are going to keep possession of the basketball. So the officials will have as it will be inbounded on the far side. And if you happen to be watching the huddle stream, Pierce moving from left to right here in the second half. Saints moving from right to left. Saints in the all gray unis. Pierce wearing the all purple, although the referees are calling red. As that pass was poked. And inside. 3 seconds! The corner, a three around and out. And rebound by the Saints as it'll be Hampton bringing up the floor after a double pass. Hampton now looks, gives it back. Now it's a three, top of the key, off the iron, no good. The three cannot be hit there by another player. Here comes the Glenny drives inside, spins, floats, and scores. Puts it in. And Pierce Raiders lead once again by 5. It's 54-49 with 16:20 to go. Here's Hampton, gives it across now to Billings. Billings now looks, gives it to Robinson. Robinson gets to the free throw line, gives it across now. Hampton, we're going to try a three left wing. And he comes up short. It hit the iron and did not go. Here come the Raiders. Glenny all the way. Post up. Got it. Good little bucket there for the Raiders. They're back up by 7. 56-49. Here come the Saints. After making this a one-score game, they've given up 4 straight points. Here's Seamster. Seamster on the left wing. Brooks drives in, puts it up. Can't put it in. No foul there. Sideline 1-1. Now Bala. Bala catches the long pass. Moves to the inside, kicks it back out. A Glenny jumper free throw line. Around it out, no good. And the offensive rebound will kick back out. Now it is Irvin. Gets it in. Gets it back out to Glenny. Glenny drives inside. Now a shot up and good by Keenan Allen. Now it's a 9-point lead once again. The Raiders lead at 58-49 with 16 to go. Over to Hampton. Hampton on the right wing. Now looks. Gives it back. Here's Claire. Claire back to Hampton. Hampton looking. Now waits. Now drives in. Gives it back. Here's Billings. A deep 2, and he hits it. Two there for Matthias Billings. Makes this a 7-point game once more. A Glenny from coast to coast. Can't put it in. Offensive rebound there, and Allen puts it home. 60-51. It's back to an 9-point game. Seamster driving, and now we got a turnover. It will be Pierce basketball. So the foul there is going to go against Billings. And now we get timeout with 14 and a half minutes to go in the contest. Pierce Raiders 60 and the Mount Hood Saints 51. Just a reminder, this is only game one of our doubleheader tonight and only game one of 6 that we will have this weekend. Coming up next, we have the Treasure Valley Shookers taking on the Skagit Valley Cardinals. And then all the teams will play again tomorrow and Sunday with different opponents. So the Mount Hood Saints will be taking on the Treasure Valley Shookers tomorrow. That'll be game number 2. That'll be preceded by game number 1 between Skagit Valley and Pierce. And then on Sunday, it will be Pierce versus Treasure Valley, followed by Skagit Valley and Mount Hood. 4 teams here in the Gresham crossover event here at the Yoshida Event Center. And the Skagit Valley Cardinals, the only team out of the 4 to not have lost a game yet. They are 10-0 on the year. And we will see them in just a few moments here as this is wrapped up. Timeout now. Here's basketball. Going down to a 9-point lead. We'll have all the lineups. Information on the next 2 teams when that game begins. But for now, we still have plenty of time to go here in the first one. They're trying about to come back as they find themselves down by 9 as carried into the front court by Alex Cole. Drives inside, now hands it across, and that one will be tipped out of bounds. They're going to stay with Pierce. As it was Joshua Hardy who lost control, but it was last touched by a Mount Hood defenseman. So possession will remain with the Raiders.
Middle, JB!
Middle, JB! Shot clock.
Middle, JB! Yeah.
Inbound from underneath the basket. Gives it to Bala. Gives it back to Bala. Ball drives inside, gets into the lane, and now it's going to be fouled. And we'll have 2 shots. So the foul there is going to go against Amir Flair.
Hey, Hoover, run it.
As that will send Christian Bala to the line. He is a 68% free throw shooter. He already went to the line once tonight. He misses the first free throw and remains a 9-point game. Second free throw on its way is in, and now it's a 10-point lead, 61 to 51 for the Raiders. Blackwell will bring it up into the front court. Looks, he's got Billings on the left wing. Now moves across, backs away. Guarded by a defenseman, gets a screen, hands it off to Bernard. Bernard gets it back to Claire. Claire drives inside, gives it to Bernard. Bernard back out. Billings over to Blackwell. Blackwell at the free throw line. Kicks it back out to Bernard. Bernard jumper off the iron. Robinson with the rebound. Can't put it home. Claire with it. Eddie finishes. Premier Claire comes in to make the save. The Saints are back to within 8. The Raiders driving inside and no good as he gets his own rebound. That was Hardy as now a shot no good as the Saints bring it back up the floor. Here comes Blackwell. Blackwell slipping, but he maintains his balance. Now moves back to the logo. Moves over to the right side. Gets a screen from Robinson, and now Robinson getting called for foul. That is Robinson's 4th tonight, I believe. As it will give Pierce possession once again as it'll be Joshua Hardy to inbound it. As now it will be Raiders to bring it into the front court. Coleman has it, moves over to the left, gets a screen. Now kicks it to the corner. Now that one is poked away, but a foul is going to be called. Possession is going to stay with Pierce. The foul there is going to go against Jalen Blackwell.
On the ground. Match up.
So inbounding from underneath the basket will be Alex Coleman. He gets it in, and Bala cannot put it home. Blackwell with the rebound. Now looks, gets it across, and Intercepted by Bala. Bala back the other way. Drives and scores. A quick turnover there. Turns into 2. And it's back to a 10-point lead for the Raiders. 63-53. Blackwell on the right wing. Now looks, gets it to Robinson. Robinson inside now with floater is good by Blair. Treasure Valley, we see there on the far side. They are ready to play in their game, which is coming up next. 63-55 with 12:08 to go here in the first game of our crossover event on this Friday night. Now here's a jumper from the free throw line, and it's off the iron and tipped away. Bernard gets the rebound. Long pass ahead to Blair on the run and puts it in. Got it to go, plus the foul. So the foul there is going to go against Joshua Hardy. And now a chance for a three-point play as Amir Player will go to the line to try to extend the points and make this a 5-point game. 62% shooter, and he hits it. 3-point play converted. 63-58, 11:51 to go. Back up the Raiders. Carried up by Coleman. Coleman on the right wing. Coleman backs away, guarded by Blackwell, gets a screen. Drives to the free throw line, floats it up off the iron and rebounded away. And Bernard's got it. Tipped away in possession to Pierce. The Raiders will maintain possession. Still up by 5. Hosanna will check back in, and Glemmy will check back in. They will be taking the place of Alex Coleman and Kevin Flores. Same substitution, that will be Billings, and he is coming in for Ladarius Washington, who was in the game for a brief moment. So now the Raiders have it underneath the basket. Glemmy will get the inbound as Bala has it in the corner. On the left corner, now drives to the inside, guarded by Player. Bala spinning, Bala looking, Bala up, it's no good. Gets his own rebound, floats it up, can't put it in, and rebounded by the Saints. Bernard brings it up. Bernard to Robinson. Robinson lost the handle. It's picked away, and Pierce has got it. Bala looking, double guarded. They got to get it across the floor here. They do. Glemmy to the right side, lost to the corner. Now a long pass over to the left wing. That's carried by Irvin. Irvin backs away almost to the midcourt line. Under 11 to go. Irvin, long 3. Got it! 3-pointer there from Donnell Irvin extends the lead back to 8, and now we got an injured Raider on the far side of the court. The injured Pierce Raider is Joshua Hardy, laying on the free throw line of the right side basket. Being tended to by his coaches and the athletic trainer. And 44 to go here in the second half. And Pierce is back up 8, 66-58. Now they call over some more people, help him up, as he is now walking under his own power. And we'll head back to the sideline. Got some applause from one person there. Now you'll head back to the bench, take a sip of water, and rest for a minute. Some substitutions now for the Saints. Wayne Hampton going to be coming back into the game along with Reese Simpson, taking the place of Amir Clare. As it will be Saints basketball as Blackwell will inbound it, and he gets it to Billings. Back to Blackwell. Blackwell waiting, now gets it to Billings again. Billings at the top of the key, gives it back to Blackwell. To Hampton in the corner. Hampton drives inside. Now looking, Player is going to go up, and he's fouled. And that'll send him to the line for 2 shots. The foul there is going to go against Christian Bala. As that will send Seamster to the line. Foul free throws to try to pull a little bit closer in this deficit. First free throw on its way is good, as he is a 62% free throw shooter this year. Second free throw will make this a 6-point game within 2 possessions. Second free throw on its way for Seamster is good. Got them both. Nothing but net. And now it's 66-60. We're showing half to go. Gets it across. Drives inside of Gillespie. Took a step. Now he's going to be fouled on the way to the basket. So Seamster is going to be called there for the foul. As it'll send Iglimi to the line. His free throw percentage this year is 44%. As he will try to extend this Raider lead. And the free throw on its way is good. And substitutions now. Jalen Blackwell will come in from Hampton. Iglimi's second free throw on its way, and no good. Missed them both. It's rebounded by Seamster. Back now to Blackwell. Blackwell carried it up the floor. Crosses the timeline, gives it across to Hampton. Hampton steps back, deep three, off the iron, and it's rebounded by the Raiders. Now we get a whistle and another foul. Right off somebody's foot. Possession will remain with Pierce as we reach another media timeout. With 9:54 to go here in the game, a 66-60 lead for the Pierce Raiders. Another timeout. Pierce basketball as it'll be intercepted. Here's Billings down the other way. Billings lays it in. A little turnover turns the points for the Saints, and now a mishandle. Now with 3 in the corner, off the iron, no good, and rebounded by the Saints. Start a little momentum here as we approach 9.5, 66-62. Here's Bernard. Gives it to Billings. Billings back, fakes a pass, gives it to Hampton. Hampton gives it back to Flair. Flair gives it to Bernard. Bernard waits to the top of the key, back to Billings, over to the corner is Hampton. Hampton to the inside, spins, floats, and scores! Wayne Hampton makes it a 2-point game. 66-64, 9:07 to go. Here come the Raiders. And now that one got poked, but it stays with them. Now it's Iglimi, and now it's stepped on the sideline. He stepped out of bounds, and possession back to Mount Hood. 9 minutes exactly remain here in game 1 of the crossover. Inbound will come to Bernard. Bernard will cross. Now waits. Now jumps from the top of the key and hits the deep 2. Ties it up at 66. Here come the Raiders. Here's Coleman. Coleman takes it, looking, now gives it back. As that, we got a whistle and a foul, as it was Keenan Allen trying to put it in, and the foul there is going to go against Seamster. The sixth foul against the Saints here in the second half. Inbound to the Raiders, basket. Coleman inbounds and gets it to Allen. Allen looks, now drives, gives it back to the corner. Coleman looks back to Allen. Allen spins, floats. It's no good. Gets his own rebound. Now got it poked away, but a foul, and he will be shooting 2.
That's a shot.
The foul there is going to go against St. Bernard.
Ref, he ain't shooting.
And
He wasn't shooting.
For Keenan Allen.
1-1. It's a 1-1. Yeah, 1-1. He said 2.
It is a 1-1.
1-1.
Keenan Allen.
69% on the season. It's a 1-1 with 8.5 to go. On its way. No good. Rebounded by the Saints. In a tie game, they have a chance to retake the lead for the first time in the second half. A drive that was poked away. Intercepted. Hosanna's got it. Gives it across now to Hardy. Hardy on the right side. Guarded by Claire.
3 seconds on 13. 3 seconds on 13. 3 seconds on 13.
Coach now yelling at the officials right now. Now it's Coleman. Coleman on the right wing. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Got it poked away. Bernard trying to get it. He does, and we're going to have it poked away. Back now to that one on its way, no good. As it was almost a shot clock violation. Now the Seamster lays it in for the lead. 7:40 to go, and the Saints have their first lead in the second half. Back come the Raiders.
3 seconds on
7.5 to go. Gets it back. Now on the left wing. Hosanna.
3 seconds on
Fully guarded. Now drives inside. Up and good. And we're tied at 68.
How you gonna call 3 seconds on 13?
Back come the Saints. Once again tied. 68 apiece. 7 and change to go. Billings spins. Now gives. Looking inside. That one's carried. Back to Billings. Now it's Hampton. Bernard gets it to Flair. Flair inside. Reverse. Rebound is collected by Coleman. Here come the Raiders. Coleman has it up the top of the key, guarded by Flair. Gives it back to Hosanna. Hosanna gives it back. It's tipped into the hands now of Coleman. Coleman inside to Allen. Allen looking. Double cover. Allen spins, floats it up and in. Raiders lead once again. 6.5 to go. It's 70 to 68. Got some substitutions coming in at the next whistle. Hampton carries it across the floor. Moves inside. Hampton looks. Gives it back to Bernard. Gives it to Flair. Flair, a 3 for the lead. It's off the iron, no good. And it's rebounded by Coleman. Coleman brings it across the floor. Gives it over to Allen. Allen on the left side. Allen drives inside, and now we got a blocking foul against the Saints as the 3-point shot would not go, but a foul against the Saints. We get a discussion between the officials. Signal was a blocking foul. As now we will get word on what the whistle was. Now we have a technical foul called against Billings. So it'll be Hosanna to shoot, and then Pierce with possession again. There'll be one shot for the technical, then an additional 1-1 for the foul itself.
One shot, 1-1.
So Hosanna back at the line. He's been perfect tonight. 4 for 4. Hits that one. As now it will be another 1-1. This time it will be shot by Keenan Allen. And now we are just getting with the officials, trying to sort this all out. Mount Hood coaches a little bit confused about why there was a technical on that play. But now here's a 1-1 for Keenan Allen. 71-68, a 3-point lead for the Raiders. Free throw up and good. We'll extend it to 4. And to get another one.
Box out. We got shooter.
So Keenan Allen, 6'6" sophomore from Mequon, Wisconsin. Second free throw is good, and it's a 5-point lead to the Raiders with 6:07 to go. Here come the Saints. Bernard will bring it up the floor. Now it's Bernard looking, gives it back over to Billings. Billings looks, has Hampton, gives it back to Bernard. Jumper, free throw line, off the iron, no good. Rebound by Hosanna inside, floats it in. 8-point lead, or 7-point lead for the Raiders. 75-68, 5:46 to go. Here's Blair. Blair gives it back to Robinson. Robinson over to Bernard. Bernard, a 3, around and out. Offensive rebound keeps the line. Blair gives it back to Hampton. Hampton to the left wing. Hampton backs away. Gets it back to Blair. Blair driving inside. Layup is good. 5 and a quarter to go. And it's 75-70. Raiders still with the lead. Bringing it up now here is Urban. Urban drives inside, kicks it to the corner to Bala. Bala slips, got it poked. Now we have tie-ups, but it gets back. Here's a 3 on the way, off the iron, no good. Rebounded by Robinson as the 3 from Hardy will pick it up. Hampton will bring it for the Saints across the floor, gives it over to Robinson. Robinson faked the 3, gives it back over to Hampton. Hampton backs away to the hash. Now waits. There by Bala. Looking, he's got Billings and Bernard. Gets it to Billings. Billings gets it back to Robinson. Robinson 3 on the wing. Off the iron. And no good. Rebounded by Allen. 4.5 to go. Here come the Raiders trying to extend their lead and trying to put this one away. Urban has it. Urban tries the deep 3. Around and out. Rebounded by Billings. Billings now gives it to Hampton. Hampton looks. Now drives in and scores. Hampton goes inside. 4 minutes to go and makes it a 1-score game. 75-72 as we jump under the 4-minute mark. Back from the Raiders. As that one goes off the foot of Bernard. Back into the hands of Joshua Hardy. And back into the possession of the Pierce Raiders as we hit our final media timeout of the game with 3:56 to go and a 3-point game. 75-72 is the Raider lead. Treasure Valley and Skagit Valley coming up next once this one is over. Treasure Valley located in eastern Oregon, Ontario. Skagit Valley in Washington. Pierce is in Port Angeles. A little bit of travel for 3 of these teams. Mount Hood, of course, the host team for this crossover event. This is their home floor. Getting to play their first home games of the year. They will have their first home conference game on January 3rd against the Chemeketa Storm. But it will be the women that will play first. We'll have to call that one here. The inbound goes to Hosanna. Gives it back to Irvin. Back to Hosanna. Hosanna drive into the inside. Floats the shot up. It's no good. And it's rebounded by Billings. And he gives it over to Hampton. Saints can try to tie it here. Down to 3.5. Here's Bernard. Bernard gives it to Billings. Back to Bernard. Bernard drives. Now spins. Kicks it back out. Robinson for the tie. Is short and can't get his own rebound. Hosanna's got it. Hosanna. Double. Now Pearson's got it back. Here's Hosanna. Gets it to the corner. Allen, a deep jumper. Around and out. No good. Rebound by Robinson. And he gives it to Hampton. Hampton brings it across the floor. Hampton drives. Now will score and make it a 1-point game with 3 minutes to go. Getting interesting here in Gresham. Here come the Raiders. Allen carried by Hardy. Long pass ahead to Bala.
Right there! Right there!
Let's get back to Hosanna. Hosanna back. Now we got a blocking foul again against the Saints. As that one's going to go against Hampton. As it will send Hardy to the line. Two more free throws. 32% on the year for Hardy. As he will try to extend the lead, which is only at 1 right now. With 2:48 to go. Here in game 1 of our doubleheader tonight and game 1 of 6 this weekend. So here is Hardy's first free throw on its way. And that one is good. So now a 2-point lead, 2:48 to go, 76-74. Raiders lead the Saints. There have only been 3 lead changes in tonight's contest. Saints took a lead a little bit ago for the first time in the second half. They had the lead most in the first half, and then the Raiders went on a little bit of a run to take an 11-point halftime lead. Since then, they have found themselves pretty much in front, with the exception of those few moments earlier in this half where they were down by just as many as a goal. So here come the Saints in a 3-point game. Hampton, deep jumper, got it! Back to a 1-point game, 77-76 with 2.5 to go. Here come the Raiders. Big Lemmy brings it back across the floor, guarded by Bernard. Lemmy moves over to the left side, drives to the inside, now spins, floats up the shot, tipped and intercepted. Now it's poked and the rebound is in. Had some help from his teammates, back to a 3-point game. 2:10 to go, 79-76. Here's with the lead. Hampton drives in. Hampton looks, kicks it back. Bernard's got it. Gets it back to Hampton. Hampton on the left wing. Hampton backs up to the logo. Now moves over to the right side. Gives it to Robinson. Back over to Hampton. Hampton spins. Now looks. Floats it back to the corner. Now it's Bernard. Deep 3 for the tie. No good. And into the hands. Offensive rebound. And now we got a foul. So the foul there is going to go against Iglemi, as it will send Player to the line to shoot 2 here and try to pull this to within a 1-point game again with 1 minute and 45 seconds to go. What has been a very tight battle as of late. Saints find themselves down by a single possession after trailing 50-39 at halftime. First free throw on its way is good from Blair. 1:45 on the clock. 79-77. Second free throw on its way. Makes it a 1-point game, and he missed it. Here come the Raiders. Lemmy's got it. Gives it now to Bala. Bala on the left wing. Guarded by Blair. Gives it to Hosanna. Hosanna now drive. Got it poked. It's intercepted. Here come the Saints. 2-on-1. Here is Hampton. He lays it in. We're tied with 98 seconds to go. Turning it over again. And the Saints get points as they have done all night, creating turnovers, getting those turnovers to work for them, and they have tied it up at 79 with 1:28 to go. Timeout on the floor. 98 seconds remain. Who knows if regulation will be enough. Only the third time tonight we have been tied. One of those including 0-0. Pierce will have the basketball. Irvin will inbound. Correction, actually, it'll be Hosanna to inbound. Pierce runs all the, Irvin runs all the way down to the other end of the court. Saints will not guard until the half-court line. Lemmy brings it up for the Raiders. Motioning to his teammates, guarded by Bernard. Here's Lemmy. Clock counting 77 seconds to go. Allen gives it across. Now it's Irvin again, guarded by Robinson. Hosanna drive to the inside. Putter up and in. 81-79. The Raiders lead once again. Approaching the minute mark. Bernard's got it as we dip under a minute to go. Billings gives it back. Here's Hampton. Hampton drives. Hampton floater off the iron, rebounded by the Raiders. Here's Bala. 2-on-1 forming. Iglemi blocked away. Tie up. And it's going to be tipped into the hands back. And again, we got a whistle, and it's Mount Hood basketball. Very, very aggressiveness between both sides. In possession will go to the Saints, down by 2 with 42 seconds to go. Hampton will inbound it as he gets it to Bernard. Gives it back to Hampton as he brings it across the timeline. 2 will tie, 3 will lead for the Saints, as now we got a timeout with 34.8 seconds remaining in game 1. Very exciting ending here, and this is only our first of 6 we have this weekend. Saints, who are down by as many as 11 at halftime, only find themselves down by 2 with possession. Just over 30 seconds to go. Shot clock and game clock are about 12 seconds apart. Coach Rule draws up a little bit of a plan. Not sure whether or not they're going for 2 in the tie or 3 in the lead. I would imagine the smarter strategy would just be get an easy shot and tie the game. The Saints have made a lot of crucial threes tonight. They can make the 3 when they're comfortable, so it wouldn't be shocking to see them try to attempt a triple and take the lead. Now, Pierce would still get the ball because the shot clock is still on. Hampton will inbound, gets it to Bernard. Bernard holds under 20 to shoot. Billings now looks. Billings gives it back to Player. Player drives to the free throw line. Drives. Scores and the foul! Puts it in and 1, and a chance at a 3-point play in the lead. 25 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. Timeout. Pierce. It's tied at 81. And a free throw coming for the Saints to try to take the lead. What a game. This has turned into one of the better games this year, even though it's only the first one I've been to. Don't you worry, I've been keeping track on this team all season long. But what a game to start against your home crowd, getting them fired up. And playing a team that you don't usually play just because of a crossover event. Out of conference. And making it look good as well. You have to know, even though Mount Hood did beat this team a couple years ago, it was not the same rosters as both teams have had now, considering the changes over the years. Here is Player for the lead, and it is good! Player hits the free throw. 82-81 Saints. 22 seconds and counting. Shot clock is off. Here come the Raiders. Urban has it. Urban looks. Gives it back to Hosanna. Hosanna back. Now is Allen. Allen looking. 10 seconds to go. Gives it back now. Balla. Balla drives. Free throw line. Got it pumped. Now looks. Travel is called. Saints will have it with 4.5 to go. So now Pierce will likely foul here with just under 4 seconds, or just under 5 seconds to go. Mount Hood leading by 1 with the ball. Substitution time, as it will be Blackwell to come in for Robinson. Claire will inbound from underneath the basket on the right side, gives it in, and Blackwell is going to be fouled with 3.3 to go. Saints 82, Raiders 81. .3 on the clock. Pierce takes their timeout. It's going to be extended into a media timeout as the Saints look to pull off the comeback victory after being down by 11 at halftime. Mount Hood crowd fired up as they try to hold on and win this game. The Raiders are not done yet, only down by 1. Still have a few seconds. And even with free throws, it's still a 1-score game, with the lead only at 1 right now for the Saints. Pat Robinson going to check back in, I believe. He heads back to the bench. Sitting down in front of the score table made me think that he was going to sub in. Coach Lowell and Coach Dowd giving some words of encouragement to Mount Hood Saints players, as is Coach Kovacevic for the Raiders. Coach Sean Carson as well. 3.3 seconds to go. So it's a 1-and-1 here for Blackwell as he tries to extend the Saints lead, which is at 1 and now 2, as he hits that one. So here is the second free throw, which I would not assume he's going to intentionally miss, because then Pierce could win with a 3. Second free throw on its way, and good. Not on the floor. 3.3 still, 84-81 Saints with the lead. Pierce with the basketball. Hosanna will inbound. Hosanna looking, looks, now throws it in. Carried, long shot, off the mark. Urban could not hit it, and the Saints, down 11 at halftime, come back and win this first game, 84-81 over the Pierce Raiders. And they extend their win to the Raiders to 2, as they are now 2-0 all time against the Raiders, and they win their first game after losing 3 consecutive and 4 of their last 5. They go to 5-5, back to 500, with 2 more games this weekend, tomorrow against Treasure Valley and Sunday against Skagit Valley. As for Pierce, they fall the 5-5. They fall to 500 as they have now lost after winning 5 of their last 7. As they will play Skagit Valley tomorrow and then Treasure Valley on Sunday. Once again, our final score, Mount Hood 84, Pierce 81. We have our second game coming up next between the Treasure Valley Shookers and the Skagit Valley Cardinals. So stay tuned because we're not going anywhere. As you're listening to the Mount Hood crossover event from the Yoshida Event Center here in Gresham.